Hello and welcome to Cindershadow Gaming. I'm your host Cindershadow, and today I have to give my first impressions on the new Dark Alliance game coming out by Wizards of the Coast. Well, I've been playing Dungeons and Dragons, Magic the Gathering, and everything from Wizards of the Coast for a very long time. I am entrenched into D&D and Magic the Gathering. It's two of the things that I love to play. It's stuff that I like to do with my friends, and it's just what I do to entertain myself and have fun. And I have to say, the storyline of Drizzt. If you don't know Drizzt Do'Urden, which I can never pronounce correctly, he's gone through a place called Icewind Dale. It's a whole valley, a frozen tundra, and picking that as your flag to go which way in the direction for Dungeons and Dragons and for video games alike going forward, I absolutely approve. I love the storyline. I really did like the characters. I think that they were able to bounce off each other, and RA Salvador really did a decent job in storytelling in the world that he pretty much created at this point. And now, for me, seeing this game coming out, I think it's a very big thing. It comes out June 22nd, which is literally 3 days before my birthday. So I'm hoping I can pick this up and play it for you guys, live streaming it. Hopefully there's a couple of you that want to jump in, because it is up to a 4-player co-op game. First impressions of it, everything I've seen right off the bat. The co-op side of things reminds me of Gauntlet Legends in that sense, but at a very much more WoW-ish D&D style adventure game. The biggest thing is it might be linear, but we'll have to wait to see. So one of the big things that I do like about it, they're not putting in all these microtransactions. However, it does looking at the pre-order sales, if you do some pre-orders, you get some specialty skinned weapons, which in itself, to me, is a type of microtransaction. It's buy this game now as an incentive to do that, but it's not like microtransactions in the way of loot boxes and stuff like that. So I don't mind if this is the incentive to pre-order, then so be it. It's a skin. It's not that big of a deal. It doesn't actually enhance your gameplay, so those microtransactions aren't a pay-to-play feature of the game. So by them boasting that nowadays, probably is quite a big selling point on the game. So they're making this really a D&D style game, so I do expect experience. I do expect a leveling system, a skill tree on the way things go, and they've also got loot in the game where they've got the 3 tiers going, your common, unique, and then legendary. So we'll have to wait to see how that plays out, but honestly, if it plays out like Minecraft Dungeons did, or WoW and everything like that, it's going to be quite nice in that sense. So the goblin here saying, come at me, let's do the fight. It sounds like there is many different character models in there, and the way that they've designed the game, to me, looks very unique. It looks a lot of fun, and I hope to go forward with it. Obviously, you've got your 4 main characters. You have Bruenor, which is the dwarf. You have Wolfgar, which is the human. In the storytelling, when Drizzt first meets Wolfgar, he is only like 18 years old, and he actually crushes a man's head with his fist. So you're going to expect him to be the barbarian of it. And Bruenor is the warrior, the shield, or sort of a paladin, but not quite. You got Catabri, the archer, and really is Drizzt's love interest, and then of course, you got Drizzt. The character is absolutely one for the taking. He's coming out in the new Magic the Gathering set, which is alongside of this, which I'm surprised they're not doing some crossover promotion between this game and Magic the Gathering Arena. That's where I would have went. Instead, they're doing reskinned weapons and stuff like that. So it's kind of interesting to see that. Now, the whole thing takes place, obviously, in Icewind Dale and the Dwarven Grounds, or I can't remember the entire names of everything like that. But it's mainly, if I can find it here, yeah, you've got what was considered the shard or the halfling's gem or something like that at one point. And this shard actually holds a lot of magic power when it comes down to the lore and the storytelling of it. And it always attracts unreputable people or unreputable characters trying to steal this gem for its power. And the whole purpose of the game is the unwanted or the enemies are forming this alliance to try and take this gem and try and gain this gem. And I don't know if it's a race to get to the gem or if you're just there to try and stop it. In the stories, this gem can hypnotize and hold massive amounts of power that it's just going to be, that's your storyline. You need to stop them from taking this gem, which all intents purposes, that was the storyline of Icewind Dale. It went up and down the Sword Coast of Forgotten Realms, so I do expect there to be a mixture of everything in there. The battle sequences that they're showing in the trailer out there look fairly decent. They're boasting that each character has over 50 different attacks when you get to level them up. To me, this is something like building your character in D&D. You have your feats and everything that builds your character, and the more you progress in D&D, the better off and the more specialized things they get. And I really think that's going to encompass that the feat skill in that sense for this game. So to me, it looks very good. You got the liches that are looking very, very menacing. Ultimately, I am very excited for this game. It's been something that is in the making. I just hope that it wasn't agenda driven, and I hope the game actually does play properly and plays very well. I just looked at the stats for this game, and I reach the recommended to play this game at. So I should be up and above, and I don't see a reason why I would have issues with this. The recommended that they're suggesting, my computer system says it can handle. It says you should have a recommended 1660 Ti graphics card, which is what I have. I just hope I'm able to multitask and still be able to stream this game. In that sense, I should be able to, just playing around with a few of the stream settings. I don't see that much of a deal. It doesn't look like it's going to take up that much. Honestly, if I can stream World of Warcraft, I should be able to stream this, and I don't see that much of an issue with that. The enemies look fairly well detailed, and hopefully the storylines just go forward and it makes things very well. Like I said, I'm excited for this. I'm really excited for the Beholder fight that I've seen. To me, it looks like a raid boss in that sense, where in World of Warcraft you have these raids, and honestly, your best bet is to not stand in the fire, and you're going to succeed with these. I'm hoping they also have like a tiered mode where there's where it's a normal mode, a hard mode, nightmare mode. Things get harder and progress, and you gather things like you do in Diablo. If they did this like a Diablo style game where things just get where you can ramp up and make it harder and harder for yourself, and always gain item sets and gain new gear and unlock new abilities, then I think this game is off to a great start. I can't wait to play it. I hope other people are going to pick up the game that are in my community that I can play it with. Let me know down below if you want to help play this game with me, and hopefully I am able to pick up a copy of this game. It doesn't seem too crazy, although the day one price is, I believe, like $51 and an $80 Canadian for the deluxe. So it's a little bit up there. I don't know where my prices are right now. I'll have to wait to see. Until next time, guys, this is your proud Canadian Phoenix being very excited for this Dark Alliance game. I hope you guys are looking forward to this, because I do want to make content around this game. And you know what? Thanks for watching. If you want to help support the channel, there is links down below for Patreon and memberships. And hey, the easiest way to support the channel, just like and subscribe. That's the easiest way. Maybe share it out, and that even helps even further. Until next time, you guys take care. Thanks for watching.